Hi, Year 6. This is the next in the sequence of writing lessons. We're writing a scientific report. So let's move on in our thinking and our planning and our drafting. So here we go. It's Wednesday the 13th of January. We're learning to write a scientific report. A reminder of the background, it's your report is about the Woodland project, and you're writing about the investigation that you did as part of your team. It's really important that you look at the task brief. The task brief was attached to this week's timetable because that outlines some of the key questions, the project groups, it has the vocabulary and a reminder around the ecosystems and the eco-webs, and it has some photographs. Everything, in fact, that you need in order to write a really successful scientific report. On the first day, we wrote together a scientific aim, followed by a scientific method. Today, I've decided that we can combine days 3 and 4. So we're going to communicate observations and results and communicate data and diagrams. As you plan, remember these points. The purpose. It's formal and precise, and it has a scientific tone to it. Your audience, remember to write impersonal, in the third person. So it's really important when you go through your draft, you're not referencing I, me, my friends and I, or we. This is the one that I've seen in some of the early drafts. So do go back, watch the videos on the previous 2 days, go back to your drafts and start to edit. For today, we've got scientific results and data. And I feel that this is a suitable subheading for this section. When planning this paragraph, you're sharing with the reader what you found in detail, what you observed, and what you want to share with your reader. And this could be drawings, images, or a combination of both. Now, this is really important. If this is completed clearly, then together with the aim and the method, another group would be able to replicate your field study. That's to say, they would be able to undertake the field study by following your scientific report. And this is a really key scientific principle because scientists want to go and replicate and do the investigation themselves and test out theories, hypotheses and results. So as in the previous lesson, I've decided I'm going to plan this as a single paragraph, although I have noted that those people who write a little bit of a longer plan and a longer draft, you may want to have a paragraph break. So pause the video and have a read of my plan here. Okay, hopefully you've noticed that I'm writing point 1. What important considerations were made? What was important when I was setting up my field study? And in my plan, I have, during the early stages of the study, locating fungi was easy. A fairly general look at the woodland floor revealed numerous examples of fungi. It was at this stage that the positioning of the quadrat was chosen. Consideration of the durability of the site was highly important. For a successful study, the observation site needed to remain undisturbed for several weeks. So there's the link between what I'm calling the durability and the fact I want it to remain undisturbed. So when you are choosing the position of your quad rack, you often put them away from a well-trodden path. Some people put them a little bit into the undergrowth. I remember Emma Cowlard doing that. And so this preserved your site. Of course, you had to have a site with fungi in, because that was your start point. So go through the other points and plan those. And here you've got details of your observations and visual images. You can go to the brief. There are some photographs there. You can recall from your memory. And if you want some additional photographs of webs or ecosystems, or even indeed fungi, do some short research on the internet. Label diagrams. I've got an example of the tree-centric ecosystem. This was where you chose the tree as the center of your ecosystem and looked for evidence of other signs of life, organisms in and around the tree. So remember that in my model, I've chosen the development of the quadrat element of the project, and you need to write about your area of the project. Now that you've made a plan, or you're just about to plan, it's time to draft your results and data section. Spend about 1 hour on this lesson today, and I'll see you again tomorrow when we will plan and draft the final section of the report. For those of you who have continued with the video and would like to have a look at some of your classmates' work, here are some examples. Here's an example of creating a nature web, and this is the aim of the project. Here's another aim. So this was, the focus here is on the mapping project. And another aim. Some really nice language. Conducted in groups. See the scientific language here. And lastly, there's an aim here. So this author hasn't chosen their title yet, and that's okay. Talking about recording the findings. Enjoy your writing. I look forward to seeing your efforts posted on Dojo. Take care.